Hi everybody, Joshua Chan, Academic Dean of Legend College Preparatory here. Hope you are all staying safe and healthy. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about 7 things that you can do to prep for your upcoming AP exam. The first thing that you want to make sure you do is to prepare for the right topics. Keep in mind that some topics have been dropped for this year's AP exam. These are normally the topics that are taught more at the end of the year, and the College Board has chosen not to hold you accountable to those things. So that's stuff that you don't want to waste any mental energy on. Keep to the stuff that you will be held accountable to for your AP exam. If you want any additional guidance on how to select the right topics, go ahead and talk to your teacher here at LCP. I'll also include a link in the description below for a YouTube channel that the College Board is putting together where they will be explicitly going through the stuff that is on the AP exam. That's definitely worth your time to check out. Now, the second thing that you want to make sure you do is to prepare for your exam's long-form questions. This could be FRQs, DBQs, labs, long-form problems, so on and so forth. Again, your usual test materials will also throw in multiple choice. I think that that would still be good for maybe some personal assessment, but make sure you are doing the right types of questions. Practice what you're going to see for the AP exam. Don't waste your time on any extraneous things. The third thing to do is to organize your notes. Don't waste your time searching. Your time, which is just 45 minutes for this year's AP exam, should be spent on answering the questions as much as possible. So if you need to look stuff up, you don't want to waste 30 seconds here, a minute here, another minute to clarify what you just saw and all that other stuff. Make sure that everything is indexed or alphabetized or arranged by topic or some sort of system that really works for you so you minimize your time looking stuff up and you can maximize your time answering questions and getting points. The fourth thing that you should do is to assess yourself. Oftentimes we like to focus on our strengths, but here we want to assess ourselves on our weaknesses. This is a great way to inform ourselves on how we can arrange our notes in such a way to support the weaknesses. That takes away a lot of the anxiety that could sap your confidence. Now, how do you figure out what you're strong or weak in? Do an assessment or a diagnostic test in some sort of book or material from like Barron's, Princeton Review, so on and so forth. Try a couple of the FRQs that are posted on the College Board website. Now, students have free access to those types of things. If you go through those motions, you'll have a really good idea on what you're shaky in, and then you can focus all of your mental energy on addressing those things so you can feel much better about it come exam day. The fifth thing to do, assess your electronic situation. Do you have a plan in case the power goes out? Do your devices hold at least 1 to 2 hours worth of charge, whether it is your laptop or your tablet or a mobile phone? Another thing to look at is what happens if your Wi-Fi does not cooperate with you on the day of the exam. Do you have mobile data or a hotspot or something like that that you can rely on? Have these types of backups for the day of your exam, and this way you won't be scrambling when you're already frazzled from having done your AP exam to figure out a new solution. Planning ahead of time when you're calm removes a lot of the anxieties when you're already hard at work. Number 6, maintain honesty and integrity throughout this entire process. If you do the right prep, you do not need to take those types of shortcuts. I know that there will be some temptation to rationalize or justify this type of behavior given our extraordinary circumstances, but I would just say that you don't want to erode those types of boundaries because that makes it easier later on to rationalize similar types of behavior over and over again. For people who usually commit very large acts of, let's say, fraud or unethical behavior, you'll find that it is in a pattern of a lot of other small steps taken before that. So this is just not the time to start right now. And I would also say that the College Board is very well aware of a lot of this, how would I say it, a collaboration among some students to already take these types of dishonest steps. Don't think that the College Board is unaware of it. They are just biding their time and waiting to see which students actually follow through on their unethical behavior before they pounce. A lot of students got caught last year already, so don't think that you're necessarily safe from the consequences either. It's not worth the risk. Lastly, get some good sleep and some good rest. Binging behavior like Netflix or gaming or on social media is not restful because you still keep your mind in motion when you are engaging in those types of behaviors. Remember that entertainment is not the same thing as rest. You've got to give your brain some downtime. So what I would advise that you should do is set some time aside every day, whether you want to take a walk, sit somewhere quiet, or just stand outside on your patio or in front of your home with some good social distancing, and just stop. Don't do anything. Breathe in, breathe out, meditate a little bit, but just keep your mind still for 5 to 10 minutes. You won't regret it because when you allow your brain to finally stop and be still, you'll finally get the rest that you need. All right, that does it for this video. I hope that you will be able to find this advice helpful. If you need any help on executing upon it, if you got any questions for me, or you just want to have somebody to talk to during some very stressful times, you can reach out to me at joshchan@legendcp.com. I'm always more than happy to connect and to support you, whether the parent or the student during these circumstances. All right, take care, stay healthy. I hope to be able to see you face to face soon.